up what I'm putting down? Do you understand? Do you comprehend? Do you mortals understand? I am transcendent. I'm above time and space. I exist on a separate dimension, governed solely by the vibes. Or something like that. I don't know, man. I just pretend to be a cat on the internet. I hope everybody's having an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful, epic, and poggers day. Let's do a little skip moment to be back into the actual proper fucking Donkles cat. You don't care, you're God. I see. Interesting. What, like... I don't really know what to say to that, right? It's like, yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Damn right. I love that for you, bestie. Like the Shroud from Stellaris. When I think of Shroud now, I think of Final Fantasy, because there's a region called Shroud. There's also that one guy who plays... Not Call of Duty. What does he play? He plays a shooter game, doesn't he? Shroud? Doesn't he play some kind of shooter game? Hi, good doggo. How's it going, bestie? Hi, Crypstesia. Hi, Stoic Demon. Hi, Artoroka. Hi, Ed Blobboy. Hi, I'm scrolling up in chat. I think that's everybody who's posted a message in chat, but if you did and I missed you, I'm so sorry. It's intentional. I ignored you. No, it's not, I swear. The movie Shroudius. It's Shrouded time. Got him. It's like Morbius. Perhaps some of you have heard of Morbius before. You're familiar with the Morbius. He's a bit of a gentleman. He's like a vampire. So I don't know. I watched the movie. I don't remember anything about it. I have this ball. Okay, we're gonna restart that sentiment because that did not start well. I have this ball. Nope. It's a squishy. I have a squishy ball. Okay, that ain't it, Chief. I have it's like a stress toy that I purchased, and it's like a little rubber ball. I don't. You probably can hear it. Doing a little. What is Morbius? So he's this guy. I actually had an idea for a stream that I never did. But the concept of the stream was that I was going to reenact the entire film Morbius. But I decided it just wasn't feasible, and then I was worried that it wouldn't be good content, and I was also worried that like people wouldn't want to stick around to watch. I mean, already people didn't want to watch the film Morbius, right? So would you really want to watch somebody who pretends to be a cat on the internet reenact the plot of Morbius? I'm 100% sure you're saying what is Morbius and you know. Maybe you don't, though. It's this guy. It's Jared Leto. He's shirtless in that image. Let's not do that image. And he's like, it's Morbin time. That's what he does in them. He morbs all over the place. And he starts as a good guy, but then he becomes an evil guy. The plot of Morbius was just Morbin for an hour. I mean, he does morb quite a bit. There's quite a bit of morbing in the film. I won't deny it. Matt Smith is in it, who is also, who played the Doctor. He was the 11th Doctor. He becomes, well, his name is Dr. Morbius. So... he is Morbius, like, from the beginning. You're one of the 5 people who watch. I saw Morbius in theaters, okay? I witnessed the film Morbius live in a cinema, okay? So all of you should bow before me, because was it any good? No, it was bad. I mean, okay. I've often referenced my movie chart. Let me see if I can. I think I have it saved somewhere. My chart to sort of discuss what I believe the quality of a film is, right? I've been having issues with my OneDrive. I think when I was editing the video, I was like, I don't know what was happening. It was being very buggy. And then the video, oh, by the way, I should say, since I mentioned it, at the end of stream, we're going to raid into the premiere of my new YouTube video, which is an edited version of the McDonald's roleplay stream. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's long. It's nearly 30 minutes long. So apologies to anybody who doesn't want to pay attention to the film, but we will raid into that. We will premiere it, and it's going to be very epic. Oh yeah, no, I'm so excited. I literally woke up. I've been getting up super early, and I got up and I was like, I'm going to fucking make this video. So then I made the video. I literally have done nothing today but edit that video. I don't know what it was, man. I had the fire of video editing in my heart. Well, it was also, I wanted to release it by November, and I knew like this sort of break was going to be the best option. What was I was talking about movies. Let's see. I think it's in Dr. Vonk Doodle. It would be helpful if I named these things other... Oh, here we go. The Dr. Vonkity film paradigm. Paradigm, if you will. So, and you see I have Morbius actually on here as an example. But like basically the worse a film, like if a film is piss bad, you can enjoy it, right? Because it's so bad. But when a film gets into like mediocre territory, it's not fun to watch it because it's a good film. it's not good to watch it because it's a bad film. You just have to like sit through. So that's where Morbius is, pretty squarely there. And then obviously sort of at the top end, the film is just good, like, you know, Godfather 2 or whatever. Catfather, if you will. Daddy Kitty. Hi, say, how's it going, Bessie? Average Kempty stream. I mean, it's a graph. I made this graph many moons ago. I don't remember in what context. It very well might have been I was telling the story of when I saw Morbius live in cinema. And I have to say, I was about to make a joke like, man, you got to see it in a movie theater, but no, it was just bad. Every time I watch your stream, MS Paint is used every day. Look, MS Paint is a versatile program. One of my toxic traits is that I spend a substantial amount of time just doodling in MS Paint. Like, I'll do cursive signatures, I'll use the fill tool. I know, because when I do proper edits for like stream or like my Ace Attorney fan games or whatever, I use paint.net, right? One, because paint.net can do transparency, which is kind of just a like basic thing that Microsoft Paint does not have. Of course, I think their new one might. It's like Paint World, or they have a new Paint, because I know I see Zen using it on his stream every once in a while. I'm sorry, is it gonna get annoying if you hear me like messing with my ball? Okay, again, ball, I need a better way to describe that. Paint 3D, more like Paint 3D's nuts. Got him. Factorio games. Factorio. Okay, we're in the pre-phase. You know, it's the pre-stream before the real stream. Unless somebody ends up, if this is your chance, the beginning of every Dr. Von Kitty stream begins as thus. I say most of the time, not always, I'm going to do X. For example, I'm going to play Factorio. The people in the Dr. Von Kitty chat have the opportunity to spend about 20 minutes trying to make me do something else. You can succeed and send me down a rabbit hole from which I never recover, or you can fail and actually play the thing. It's the foreplay of the Dr. Von Kitty stream. Exactly. New MS Paint window and hold Control Alt I for 10. What? MS Paint. Control Alt I, you said? Control Shift I. Oh, that's Control Alt I. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just fucking flashbanged myself. Oh my god. Jesus. So it basically, for anybody curious who doesn't want to test it, it rapidly flashes the screen between black and white. When I thought for a second you'd be able to see the flashing white on my face, and then I remembered I pretend to be a cat on the internet. So we're sort of grappling with that right now, trying to kind of wrap our heads around the fact that I am a human person. I am not a cat. I pretend to be a cat on the internet. So I know that's kind of hard for some of you to accept. I understand. Me too, honestly. If I could be a real cat and not have to be a human person with human emotions and human like brain doing human brain things, imagine if I was just a cat. That would be fucking tremendous. That's all I've ever wanted, was just to be a little kitty cat. Even when I was, 10 years old, role-playing warrior cats on the playground. That has been my dream. Able to hold down the invert colors command, but it's very funny. I mean, I do wonder, like, what would the practical use be of a hotkey to invert colors? Because I did not even know you could invert colors on Microsoft Paint, so that's news to me. So it's not a very useful hotkey if nobody knows, like, it's there, and I imagine most people do not. Pretend to cat a human, be the internet. Got it. I wrinkled my brain a little bit. My brain's feeling a little wrinkly right now. Then again, my brain is always a little wrinkly. I've always got a little wrinkle. You know how people say, I got a pep in my step? I have a wrinkle in my brain. I have severe brain damage. Sometimes I wonder if I have brain damage. Is that a bad thing to say? Should I not say that in front of, like, other people? Sometimes I genuinely am like, what if I have brain damage? You probably do. You just like me, for real. Still does not know what a warrior cat is. This is a shameless attempt to derail me, and it's going to work because now we're going to talk about warrior. In fact, we're going to watch the Dr. Von Kitty Warrior Cats video. Since we're in a YouTube moment, youtube.com/Dr. Von Kitty, we can watch the Dr. Von Kitty Warrior Cats roleplay story. And then I will tell you, I will regale you the tales. My first foray, if you will, into the internets. as a social community was when I roleplayed on Warrior Cat's forums. I was 10, it was a forum, it was called thewarriorworld.com. I had a cat, his name was Longpaw, because on this particular forum, so my OC was Fuzzy Paw. Fuzzy, I forget, I think he was Fuzzy Whisker or Fuzzy something, maybe Fuzzy Fur, I don't know, anyway. Whenever I was playing Warrior Cats and playing with my friends, I was Fuzzy Star, because of course I was the leader because I have main character syndrome. Hi Gamer Quick, how's it going, Bestie? I'm doing alright. Of course you called yourself that? Factual, absolutely factual. Spamming Hojo hand mortars in Shogun 2, what does that mean? Hold on, let me get the capture working and then we'll look at that. Because why not? Okay, let's just go ahead and admit, okay, no, I'm not admitting defeat yet. We're staying in the factorio category for now because I'm going to get out of this derail. I can't handle somebody not knowing what Warrior Cat says. What is this? 3 minutes, what do I look like, Mr. Time? Explosions, swearing in Japanese, wees, they say. 2:15. Got it. What is this? What's going on here? I've realized I mumble a lot, by the way. Has anybody noticed? Oh my god. They're doing a bit of a boom. Steps on a landmine and blows up. Am I right, gamers? Got him. Look, okay, it is a derail. I will recognize that. But this is just because Blobboy wanted me to look at it, because they're doing a little boom boom or something. Doing a little Hojo hand mortars currently. So that's fine. It's only like a minute. What's 1 minute in the grand scheme of time and space? Not much, if I'm honest with you. And it's all relative anyway. For somebody who's going at the speed of light, it's a much different frame of reference than it is for us. So, you know what? It's a little different. I'm humoring you. I'm doing a little humor right now. I'm a bit of a humorous gentleman. I pride myself. You know, I talked about it last stream. I cannot get the silly little guy tweet out of my head. I can't. Every morning when I wake up, I think, oh, I'm a silly little guy. Come on. I'm just a silly little guy. It is my birthday. I'm the birthday boy. I can't stop thinking of that. And the speed of light, reality doesn't exist, and that's not. Society does not exist at the speed of light. And let me tell you right now, that's a better world to live in. A lot of dead guys who got blown up to absolute fuck. I mean, that's sort of how I feel emotionally at all times. That's how society makes me. Society is a Hojo hand mortar, and I am a Japanese peasant who has been conscripted to fight for the shogun. That's my new metaphor. I hope you all liked my metaphor. Okay, Dr. Von Kitty. He's a bit of a gentleman. I've already canceled him on Twitter.com multiple times. Dr. Von Kitty is a Yeri Ashigaru confirmed factual. Hi, Flesser. How's it going, bestie? Poggers. I say Pog. Did anybody notice I say Pog less than I used to? Funny cat engineer. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really doing any engineering. I'm doing some social engineering right now. I'll agree with that. Greetings to you too, bestie. You've distinctly noticed I'm telling you, cats can have a little salami as a treat. Thank you, bestie. My language goes through phases. For example, Joker moment has been my recent thing that I say all the time. I can't stop saying it. Give it 4 months, I will probably say Joker moment once a week at maximum, right? So it's just, but like, it's like I have earworms, like the phrases, they get stuck in my ear and I can't stop saying them. And often I don't even know where they come from. Entire village militia to be slaughtered by one samurai. I can't stop reading samurai as like samurai because I just played the shitty expansion in Final Fantasy where it's literally just China and Japan, but they call it like Doma and Kuragane or something. And it's bad. I don't like it. Pog's been out the window. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been saying Pog. I mean, there was a phase where I was saying Pog in every sentence. It was bad. Okay, we're gonna watch this video. Vibe check. I'm vibing. I'm just hanging out. I'm just having a good time. I'm just pretending to be a cat on the internet. You can understand. I'm glad somebody understands because my brain is broken. What was I gonna do? Where the hell is this video? Hi, Camus. How's it going, bestie? Camus, I have a surprise for you, but it's gonna be in the video I premiere after stream. And it's not like a big surprise. It's just something you inspired me to do something in this video, Camus, and you hopefully you'll know what it is. But I'll point it out to you if you watch it live or after. I can show it to you as well. What was I gonna look at? You ever cooked a singular egg? Yes. In fact, I did that the other day because I made a ramen. The other day I made a ramen with 2 eggs. My issue is I have a hard time flipping the eggs. I don't know how do you like make it flip without breaking the yolk? I don't know. It's beyond. Okay, we're gonna watch the fucking warrior cat. Here it is. Warrior cat story time. Story time. Quite little pen. I do have a quite little pen. It's not my pen. It's my roommate's, but I use it. Okay. So y'all all know this fucking idiot. Fucking Dr. Von Kitty. A little shit-ass internet cat. Okay, let's pause. Okay. So he's gonna tell the story. And then I'll talk a little bit. Okay, Cryptestia, if you leave right now, then I swear to God. Okay, we're watching anyway, because now I need to think. I'm thinking about Warrior. In fact, I almost want to play Roblox Warrior Cats right now. Am I crazy? Would the people, like, riot if I played Roblox Warrior Cats right now? Because I just saw Roblox Warrior Cats on the screen, and now it's all I can think about. Literally, my brain is consumed. I love Roblox, man. And by which I love Roblox, I mean I played it like a handful of times with Red, and then like Warrior Cats roleplay on stream once. And then there was a weird guy who stalked me. It was kind of uncomfortable. Anyway, video time.
I was Long Whisker.
Weird cat. Yeah, who is that cat? He looks weird. He looks kind of funky.
Roleplay for Warrior Cats because I was simply built different.
Do you ever feel like past you isn't really you?
I had like friends on there. I had
like, is that guy really me?
Long Paul, the forum roleplays.
You will riot. You're so valid. You should burn my fucking stream down. I need to make it a little louder.
I mean, I could tell it right now if y'all want to know. See his,
is that your cousin? Yeah, that's cousin Kimpty.
And he and Nightfall were really close, and they were like besties. And then like they were
where
like,
the hell is Crow?
Flirtatious, like, oh, we're gonna be mates someday. So Longpaw was pretty cool, honestly. I liked Longpaw. Bear in mind, I'm like 10 at this point, so like I'm not gonna pretend that this was, you know, William Shakespeare or anything.
It was. It was William Shakespeare.
But then there was this.
He was too humble to admit it. I am egotistical and insane enough now. This was a year ago, right? This came out in like November of last year. In the past year, I have lost my marbles enough that now I have such a delusion of grandeur that yes, when I was 10 years old, my Warrior Cats roleplay was greater than some of the greatest artists of their generations.
Other fucking shit ass cat.
It is, so you have to take responsibility for their. I hate taking responsibility for my actions, man.
Wasp Paw is a dumb name.
Fuck Wasp Paw.
Because you have to add a
dash.
Fuck
Wasp Paw.
Otherwise it's Wasp Paw. So he had a dash in his name.
I'm never gonna get over Wasp Paw.
Which is wrong. Fuck
2,000 Joker moments ago. Enough Joker moments will break a cat, that's for sure.
For a while. And then Wasp Paw and Night Paw became mates. I'm pretty sure Nightpaw became a warrior, because when you become a warrior,
Shakespeare's
you go
overrated and pain to read. Well, yeah, I mean, if you try to read it, it's like the grammar and jokes and stuff just don't translate at all, right? So I think the stories themselves are pretty good.
Longpaw, and Longpaw was heartbroken. I had like a whole roleplay arc that no one engaged in.
Yeah, the way it worked was in these chat rooms. So basically, one of the things I preferred the chat room style to the forum style. Because forum roleplay is actually more, I call it forum roleplay, but forum is in posting like individual posts and different like message boards. But this occurred through like instant chat rooms that were, of course it saved the log, but it was like more instant than forums. So you didn't have to refresh or anything. Shakespeare can possibly comprehend the actual design of a villain like Wasp Paw. First of all, Wasp Dash Paw, which is part of the reason he's so stupid, is that you should never have a warrior cat that has a double P. It's just stupid. It's dumb as hell. Any Shakespearean tag, yeah. Imagine like, what is it, Iago? You know, Iago ain't got shit on Wasp Paw. Okay, factorio be looking feel. Okay, listen. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there for sure. Yeah, and a lot of roleplay moved to MMOs. That's a big part of it too. Okay, video.
Long Paul being heartbroken.
Oh yeah, but the reason I was saying that is that I literally was in an instant chat room role playing this whole arc about how like heartbroken Long Paw was, and nobody was there.
Over the loss of Nightpaw. And then
the language is very different.
Person who played
but also
Nightfall,
just like the humor and the grammar and the phrases are very different.
Fiction. It's still out there. I could actually go and find it and read it. Sad Boy arc, I love it. Poor Longpaw.
Okay, what are the odds I read this live on stream right now? I am humiliated at this story. The concept of anyone witnessing it. I'm pretty sure like maybe it was Ren tracked it down or something, because you can't search text on fanfic.net, so it's much harder to find. But I'm pondering whether or not I'm deranged enough now, a year later, to read this live on stream. Might as well. That way, if someone tries to look it up, that's true. I mean, you kind of get ahead of it, right? You sort of you nip it in the bud. You know, people can't lord things over you if you simply are out in public about them. Not that I'm not well known for being a public person. I tend to keep things pretty under the hood, if you will. Factorio Feline Biters mod. Replace the hogs with cats. And also happens to include Warrior Cats fanfiction as a major game mechanic. Don't worry about it. Praise to tranquilize Gimped, excuse me? Pardon? Oh yeah, I know Kai is really into Warrior Cats Roblox. I've actually really wanted to, and we've just never, I guess, been able to make it happen. I really want to play Warrior Cats Roblox with Kai and Zen on stream. I think that would be very fun. But yeah, they the besties. Oh god, not the fucking tiny Aura, man. We're moving on. Moving on.
Find it and read it. Sad boy arc, I love it. Poor Long Paul. Poor Long Paul was a real sad boy. He was a little edgy. No, it was sad. It was sad.
It was sad.
Wasp Paul was a little loser too.
Fuck Wasp Paul.
Long Paul and Night Paul were great together. So anyhow.
See, he's holding back. He's afraid because people are witnessing him. He's thinking to himself, oh, these people are seeing me. I need to hold back. I will not hold back. Wasp Paul was a monster. He was a monster. And he wasn't a good role player. He wasn't a good writer. He was boring as hell, man. He was boring. He didn't have shit on Long Paul. He didn't have fucking shit on Long Paul, all right? And that's factual. Never heard of Warrior Cats until Kai talked about it.
So Long Paul was actually mentored by the
he was just not entertaining. He was not fun. He was just, I'm Wasp Paul. I'm going to go fucking,
fighter. He was a really good hunter.
Steal so Long Paw's, love Long Paw's life.
Whiskers, as you can imagine. So yeah, we were...
Okay, so important Warrior Cats lore here. When a cat is born in a clan... they get a prefix to their name. So Long, I'm trying to think of some others. J is one. Typically, they're things that cats are familiar with. It's not going to be like Pop-Tart cat or whatever, right? It's going to be Tree Paw or whatever. So when they're first born, for like, I think it's the first 8 weeks of their life, maybe, they're known as Kit. So you'd be Long Kit. Eventually, you start getting trainings. You are assigned a mentor, and your name changes to suffix Paw. So in this case, Long Paw. There's no like set amount of time, but eventually when your mentor decides that you have successfully proven yourself to have the mettle of a warrior, you're assigned a new suffix, which is typically related in some way to the cat, to, you know, their history, to their skills. So Long Paw became Long Whisker because he had long whiskers. And then if you become the leader of the clan, you gain 9 lives, and then also because Star Clan blesses you with them. And then you become suffix Star. So if Long Paw had ever become the leader, he would have been Long Star. So that's the context for it.
Fanfic that was like an alternate, like
Bloodfang OC, not Bloodfang would be fine.
Characters where they got together and had kittens, and it was like very bad. Like it was like, I'm pretty sure at one point like she almost falls off a cliff and Long Paw saves her.
That story was
it turns out to be like a nightmare. That Long, it's bad. It's Garbo.
It was really bad.
Okay,
let's read this.
Like a nightmare. That Long, it's bad. It's.
I agree, Mute Long. Oh god, no, I can't read that. No, I can't read that. I cannot bring myself to conceive of reading that live on stream.
Becomes Long Whisker. Night Feather, whatever her name is, Nighttail moves on.
I don't know how I forgot her name. I don't know where. I think Night was like Night Star was the leader of the clan. Maybe
he wants to be deputy, which is like the one who's
I read it for like 2 seconds. I was like, I cannot. Emotionally, that would ruin me.
I'm gonna specify. This is actually the origin of Dr. Von Kitty, by the way.
It's true.
If you want even more deep lore,
some deep lore.
That was when I became Mr. Kitty Cat.
Yep.
Which is my first version of the name, and then I became Dr. Kitty Cat. And then it became Dr. Von Kitty Cat, and then Dr. Von Kitty.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, I made that up. Like, I know at some point I was Mr. Kitty Cat. At some point I was Dr. Von Kitty Cat, and then eventually became Dr. Von Kitty. I don't remember if that was the exact progression. Because my memory is not good. I have a very bad memory. So that's sort of me filling in the gaps, if you will. Why Dr. Von Dummy? Is it because I don't remember? Because I forgore? Yeah, it's probably because I forgore, which is valid. But I mean, it's not fictitious insofar as it's not just random bullshit. It's just I've sort of had to fill in some of the gaps. Mocking your memory. Honestly, I mock my memory. I have shit memory. In fact, Green experienced this today. I very frequently will remember saying a thing. I just don't know to whom I said it. So often I will say, did I say this to you? And it's not because I'm like some like uncaring asshole. It's just I literally can't remember. Self-preservation instincts are both on and off. Really, it kind of flips.
I don't exactly know if that was the
really depends on like
the
instant moment.
Like Mr. Kitty Cat to Dr. Von Kitty somehow. Origin stories. I know that's the origin of the name.
It's the origin of Dr. Von Kitty. Do that too. Sometimes it's very frustrating.
Long Paw story here. So Long Paw, Long Whisker. Now I need to.
Yeah, Long Whisker. Come on, Dr. Von Kitty.
So come on, cousin Kempty. On the full moon, all of the clans, because there's 4 clans, and then well, actually in this roleplay there were 5 clans, because Sky Clan was one of the clans. We were actually a part of Sky Clan.
Sky Clan was based as hell, brother.
So all of the clans, the 5 clans, would meet at, I think it was the moon tree or something, It's like in the middle of the lake.
It's switched. So they had two different. They had two different territories.
territory.
Okay.
Transferred.
He
The
also,
full
he
moon,
also
you
did
have the
that.
meeting. I forget what it's called, but all the clans meet.
Gathering.
So at that meeting, Long Whisker meets a cat named Joy Feather, and she is from Wind Clan.
5 clams? That's a lot of clams. I'm feeling a little clammy right now just thinking about it. It's funny because clammy is also an adjective. It's a bit of a joke for you. Something of an internet funny man. Can y'all hear this? There's like little tiny like Orbeez inside of it. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna move on now.
And Joy Feather and Long Whisker hit it off immediately, and they're like flirting. They're like besties. They're chilling. But there's a strict prohibition in the Warrior Cats
let me finish the story, Cousin Kimchi,
cross-clan
please.
friendships and cross-clan mating.
Factual.
Or the cone was it was like the moon something. Yeah. So Joy Feather and Long Whisker begin a relationship.
Forgot all Warrior Cats knowledge. You had none to begin with. How could you forget?
To like some place. I forget which one it is. It's between the Sky Clan and the Wind Clan territory.
Hi Zen, how's it going, bestie?
Right. So eventually, Long Whisker's old mentor, the leader, Something Star, the leader of Sky Clan, catches them. Or maybe Long Whisker, I don't remember exactly how it happens. Somehow they find out about this secret relationship, and of course they're pretty pissed. They're like, "No, you can't." They're
pretty discheesed.
But the leader of Sky Clan, because she knows Long Whisker and trained him, allows Joy Feather to leave Wind Clan and join Sky Clan so they can be together.
Change the game just chatting. Make it just chatting. It's 30 minutes in. We should probably make it just chatting.
Having little kittens. I don't remember.
I don't even open Factorio. Thank you, Plum.
But that's the story of Long Whisker and the relationship drama that followed. Thank you all for coming to my cat talk.
Meow.
It's funny because it's like a TED talk, but instead of TED talk, I'm saying it's a cat talk. No, that's what we call fun. I was invested in that story. Faye, I'm so glad you were invested in that story.
Me too.
Believe me, when I was 10,
I was invested in it. I was invested in me telling the story. So, a little more deep Dr. Von Kitty lore for you about Warrior Cats. Joy Feather was great. I'm so glad that Long Whisker found her, but she was no lightning cloud. I'm sorry. I do no disrespect to whatever other 10-year-old at the time was playing Joy Feather, but she was no lightning cloud. I remember what it was like Ninny or something was like her name. I've never been able to try. I tried to look her up to see if I could find like other accounts because like we were besties, but we only talked to this forum and then the forum died. I think everybody kind of has who spent a lot of time on like internet forums as a youth has some experience of like somebody you became a bestie with and now you can no longer track down because people have moved on. I like to imagine that she would have enjoyed Dr. Von Kitty. You know, I often ask on stream, do you think X person would have liked Dr. Von Kitty? I have to imagine that anybody who liked Warrior Cats as a child would like Dr. Von Kitty. Because honestly, I don't give it much credit, but Warrior Cats definitely played a substantial role in, not just in me being called Dr. Von Kitty, but I think in me pretending to be a cat on the internet. What's a Warrior Cats RP? I'm having my Joker moment. I'm gonna play Joker Paw. I'm gonna play Joker Society. Joker Paw and Society Paw. It's gonna be my duo. It's my OTP. But yeah, no, I was so sad about and like it was fun to sort of have the like everybody kind of because in the actual book, so Warrior Cats, to be clear for Prestige anybody who might not know, Warrior Cats originally was it's a book series, right? So it's like basically each series is 6 books and there's kind of a continual plot, but the protagonist will change. And there's also like super editions. Like I can probably look up Warrior Cats on Wikipedia and it'll tell us all the different books and stuff. Yeah, it's called Warriors actually. It's just everybody calls it Warrior Cats just because Warriors is a little, sometimes I forget it's actually called Warriors. Yes, it's a book series. There's apparently I didn't know it was called The Prophecies Begin. I guess that's a name they created because they've created so many. The Prophecies Begin, The New Prophecy, The Power of 3, The Omen of the Stars, Dawn of the Clans, The Vision of Shadows, The Broken Code of Starless Clan. Each of these has, I think, 6 books. And then they have these super editions, which are standalone books about 500 pages long. There's all of these. Apparently they just released One Star's Confession a couple months ago. They also have the field guides, which are sort of like your guide to the lore. Yeah, the manga, there's a manga that I don't know really anything about. I didn't know there were novellas, but apparently there are. I clicked the meow tag. This is a good way to find more cat. It would make sense. I would say it is sensible that one could find more cats by virtue of looking at the meow tag. Call me crazy. Call me insane. Maybe I'm deranged. Maybe I am, okay? But I'm speaking my truth right now. Speaking it. I think I read up through Omen, maybe part of Omen of the Stars, but I don't think I finished it. I think maybe I read The Fourth Apprentice when it came out, and I think that might have been where I stopped. Hi, Pleasure Snowman. How's it going, bestie? Because I definitely read Power of Three, New Prophecy, and Prophecy Begin. Obviously, I read those as well. But these books were a fundamental part of my childhood. I loved the heck out of those books. I should really revisit them. You know what would be a fun thing to do? Would be to do a book club. I don't know if we have enough, like, regular viewers who would be interested in doing a Warrior Cats book club. But maybe someday, if and the channel's a little larger, so there's a large enough group of people that maybe a handful would be interested in actively participating in Warrior Cats book club. I think that would be really entertaining, because I mean they were good books. And they're violent. I mean they're kids books, but I mean it's basically Game of Thrones with cats. I mean the cats like murder each other. There's betrayal. There's intrigue. There's relation. What is it? Basically, the book club reads a book, meets, and discusses like chapters. So it'll be like, okay, we're gonna meet next Wednesday. Make sure you read chapters 1 through 4 by that day. And then on that day, you all meet and you discuss what you've read. I'll have one in Sleepy Cat 90. I'm sure she would be down to reread Warrior Cats with me. I don't know if we've ever actually, me and her have ever actually discussed Warrior Cats, which is kind of interesting. Hank the Cow Dog had Violence 2, Conflict with Coyote. What the hell is Hank the Cow Dog? Oh, sorry, I missed your previous mention. I never read Warrior Cats, but I did read Hank the Cow Dog as a kid. I've never heard of that before. That's new to me. Approximately 200. So many books, man. There's a lot of this. It's a large, and it's interesting because the creator. So it's written by, quote, the authors draw. Apparently, authors draw information from Shakespeare. Did I break this? I broke it for a second because I thought I felt like liquid, but I guess not. So it's Aaron. So HarperCollins is the publisher. Aaron Hunter, but it's an alias. So all of these different authors write under the alias. So they write the books together. Read one of the Redwall books, but I don't remember it. I've never heard of Redwall before. I've heard of Wonderwall. I was at a embarrassing story. I don't want to break my ball. Please don't break my ball. I was at this is extreme sounding. I was at a work function, and it was like an evening sort of social. And somebody had a guitar and was playing songs, like any requests, and I thought it'd be funny to be like, "Ha, play Wonderwall," thinking like, oh, they think it's funny because like there's the meme of like, haha, Wonderwall, play Wonderwall. Turns out they did not know the meme, so then he played Wonderwall, and everybody was like, "Oh, Kimpty, come over here, he's playing your song!" And I had to like very awkwardly explain that I've listened to Wonderwall maybe twice in my life. It was a rough moment. This is a true story. This happened a couple weeks ago when I went out of town for a weekend. Like Redwall, but you cannot read how the birds talk. Fuck those birds. Fuck the birds for real. Fuck the birds for real. I forget what quote number it is, but there is definitely a quote. Quote 12. Thank you. Fuck the birds. Fuck the birds. Shout out to the birds in that one game, The Witness. I forgot about The Witness until just now. It was more like a mystery-style serial series with dogs as the main characters. Oh, I think I've heard of that before. So they also made a one called Seekers, which was about bears. It's from Tunic. No, Birds was from The Witness. Break Your Ball. Is this the subtle Dr. Monkitty lore? What happened to that one test? What the hell are you talking? What? I'm not. What's his name? What's the cyclist only has one testy? It's like Armstrong. It's like Louis Armstrong or something. Because there's like Louis Armstrong, who is said break your ball, not your balls. Oh, I see. I got it. Armstrong. Well, more like ball week. Am I right, gamers? Okay, it's 40 minutes into stream. I really need to like play a game. Need to do that. But I'm thinking about Warrior Cats, man. I can't stop thinking about Warrior Cats. Kimpty is always going bad luck Brian when he goes to a work function. Yeah, did I ever tell? I think I talked about telling the salad story. Did I ever tell this? Because I know Kai told the salad story. Because Kai was like, I was live messenger as the salad story was happening. Are there people in chat right now who don't know what the salad story is, and you're curious to hear more? Because I will happily tell the salad story. It was a formative experience for me. You occasionally watch a warrior cat themed VTuber. You're gonna have to share that with me because I need to know who that is. You did during Spyro the Rain. Oh, I did. Okay, so I did at some point tell the salad story. Well, I'm gonna tell it again because I'm sure there's at least one person. Is it when you crafted salad in a similar and fed it to the okay, you can't be mad at me because I'm no longer in the factorio tag. So you cannot be discheesed at me. It is not permissible. Okay. Maybe I'll play Warrior Cats roleplay on Roblox. Oh, they're live right now. Interesting. I'm gonna drop a little follow. A little followy. Epic. Playing Breathe of the Wild. Wow, that's crazy. Why is Morbius in my open tabs? Can we not with Morbius, please? What was I talking about? The salad story. To tell the salad story, I will need to... Okay. So, this was a few months ago. I had to go to a work function. And it was miserable because it was a ton of fucking people. They were all old. It was meant to be like a networking thing. I hate networking. I was not happy. It was very discheesed. It was like one of the first like big in-person events I'd had to go to because obviously COVID has sort of made that less common. So I was there. So whenever I go to those events, I always spend a lot of time in the bathroom because I can go in the bathroom. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, you spend too much time in the bathroom. I can just kind of, go in there. So I was in the bathroom. I was sitting just in a stall. I wasn't like I was just sitting in there to be away from people. And I was messaging Kai and I was like, I hate this. This is fucking terrible. Get me out of here, please. And I was just I was suffering, generally speaking. So I went in there like probably the third time at the start of lunch. So right when we broke for lunch, people are a lot, man. I gotta talk to people, I gotta interact with people, and my whole personality now is pretending to be a cat on the internet, and I can't fucking tell, Boomer Jim, who's like 60 and doesn't know how the internet works, that I pretend to be a cat on the internet. I just can't. So what the hell do I talk about? I'm like, oh, I got cats. I got 2 cats. I'm just a quirky I'm a little funny guy, and they're like, okay. So I missed the beginning of lunch, right? I was probably in there for like 10 minutes. In addition to Warrior Cats, RP on Roblox Factorio, I did actually consider playing Little Witch No Beta, but I don't know if that's my vibe today. Boomer Jim has been subscribed for 34 straight. That's crazy. Shout out to Boomer Jim. Thank you for your support of the. I had no idea, Boomer Jim, that you were a Dr. Von Kitty fan, but it truly means the world to me that you, of all people, Boomer Jim. I hope Boomer Jim watches Richard and Mortimer. That's another thing that I would never mention liking in any sort of work context is, oh yeah, I watch Rick and Morty. I think that's the number one way to make them hate me. We should meet Boomer Tyrone. They're also named after explosions instead of being a boomer. That would be interesting. I mean, I hardly know her, so got him. What was I gonna say? Oh, sound story. So, 10 minutes into lunch or so, maybe 15, I get back out into like the little hall area. It's like a big sort of I forget what the term would be, but it's a big room. So yeah, I got distracted. I was thinking about boomers. I go outside. So they had 2 options. They had salad and they had sandwiches, and there were 2 types of sandwiches and there were 2 types of salads. So I think they did halvesies. So almost immediately, I guess, the sandwiches were taken up. So when I get out there, all they have left is salad. And I'm like, okay, I mean, salad is whatever. So I go up to grab a salad, and I'm standing at this little table, and a gentleman walks up behind me, and he says something to me, and looks at me, and I don't know what he says. And he just gives me this bewildered look. And I'm like, yeah. And then he kind of looks disappointed. I have no idea who this man is. I've never seen him in my life. I don't know if like he made a joke. Sometimes I'm very bad at like, I have like auditory processing problems where it's like people will say words to me and I cannot understand what they're saying. It can be very embarrassing. Like a lot of times I will just have to fake like, yeah. So I'm rushing to get out of there. I'm like, I got to get away from this gentleman. So I grab one of the boxes with salad. I don't even look to see because there were 2. There's like a Caesar salad and then another one. The other one is what I got. I don't even know what it's called. So I grab it and I go and I sit down and I'm just awkwardly there. Everybody's like chatting up. They're like all networking. Everybody just seems so comfortable. I'm just awkwardly sitting there at like my little spot. It's like a big round table, or I guess like more of a U-shaped one. This is the same salad. This is the same salad story that I've told previously, and Kai also told one time on her stream. So said something, I can't hear them because it's loud. I don't want to scream back. I didn't hear them, so not small. Yeah, I mean, when it's loud, that's one thing. But sometimes it's literally just even in quiet room. Like one person will say something to me, like they could say it 5 times and I can't figure out what they're saying. It's not because I don't know the words. Like I believe me, I know how to speak words somehow. But anyway, this was a case of, and of course it was loud in there, so that was definitely contributing. Well, not loud, but I mean it was loud enough. So I sit down and I open my salad. So it's one of those like leafy green. It's not the good lettuce. It's the weird sort of pointy, like stringy lettuce, which I'm not a huge fan. I'll eat it, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know why anybody would prefer that. I guess maybe it's better for you than like iceberg or romaine lettuce or something. Maybe it was a recall. No, it wasn't. So I don't even know how to like describe it to you. But it was like it was like pointy. And like it was almost like little leaves, basically, is what it felt like. I was eating fucking like a bowl of leaves. Yeah, it wasn't spinach or anything like that. If you Google pointy lettuce, you'll probably find it. So it had that. It had pecans. It had blue cheese. Arugula. I have no. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what arugula is. It had pecans, blue cheese, the shitty lettuce, and some other component. I forget what it was, but it was not. I do not like blue cheese. I was not a fan. Pecans are great. I like them more as sort of a tasty treat, as opposed to a component of my salad. And there was a side of. I'm surprised you remember this. There was a side of dressing. It was some kind of like red balsamic vinaigrette or something that I was not that interested in eating. Because it was very like I'm not a huge fan of super liquidy. I need some viscosity in my salad dressings. So anyway, I start eating this and I'm sitting there like I'm painfully anxious sitting at this event, and I am trying to eat this fucking monster salad, and it's disgusting. It's rotting cheese. I do not like it at all. And like I took a couple bites of it, I was like, ugh. I felt sick, and I was also extremely hungry because I don't eat breakfast very often. So I was very hungry. And I didn't want to be there, so I didn't know what to do. So I texted my manager. I was like, "Oh man, I gotta go take a call." I don't know what I said. He didn't fucking read my message until like hours later. It was like, "Oh, that's fine." I was like, "Bestie, I texted you hours ago." Yeah, no, fuck blue cheese for real. So I grab my salad and sort of holding it in both hands, I kind of look around and I like leave the room. And it's like a big sort of conference center, so there's 2 floors. Nobody's on the bottom floor. So I go, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with the salad. So I find a trash can. At this point, I'm messaging Kai, and I'm like panicking. I'm like, what do I do? And she's kind of just laughing at me for being fucking insane and doing whatever it is I do. So it's worse than cream cheese. I love the increasingly creative ways of saying cream cheese. It's really funny to me. But yeah, I would definitely say, yeah, cream cheese I would prefer over blue cheese, like by a mile. So I find a trash can and I throw the salad away. I just dump the whole like takeout container in the garbage. So then I'm like, I don't know what to do now. You don't like cream cheese either. I'm not a cream. So you bypass the laws against cream cheese. So at this point, I'm like, I'm hungry. I don't want to go. I have the realization as well. I just left this room holding a box of salad. I can't just show up 2 minutes later without a box of. They're gonna know something's up. More than likely, they actually wouldn't even pay attention and even notice that I left. But like, you know, my brain is sort of doing brain things. So I resolve in this moment. Cream cheese is. I just don't. What Philadelphia style cheese? You know, I went to a. I don't know if zoo is the right term, but anyway, they had a mountain lion there. And the person was like, this mountain lion will only eat Philadelphia cream cheese. You can't give it any other types of cream cheese. It has to be Philadelphia, like, cream cheese. I was like, okay, that's interesting. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so I resolve to go get in my car. I believe it or not, I can drive, even though I'm a cat. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go to McDonald's. So I'm texting Kai this whole time. She's yelling at me. She thinks I'm fucking stupid, which, to be fair, it was a pretty stupid idea. But I'm like, I don't even give a shit, man. So I leave. I get stopped at a train. So I'm like, okay, I had to be back in 20 minutes, and I've been like stuck at this train for 15 of them. So I'm stuck at this train. Finally it passes. I'm texting Kai. I'm freaking out. I thought it was blue. I think it is blue with BLEU. But I mean, blue BLEU is just like French, right, for blue. So I think it's just blue cheese. A Giga Chat with extra depression. Extra depresso in my Starbucks, please. Cats can drive facts. You know, it's really funny that you would send Toonces the driving cat. Plus, you know me. I don't know if you were familiar with this. If you were aware of this. Hey, Toonces, can you like not exist for a second, please? Thank you. I don't know if you were aware, but I'm familiar with Toonces the driving cat, who is an SNL bit. Is cream cheese, fromage, crème de fromage, mon ami. Oui, c'est délicieux. Mountain lion and crayon cheese. So true. I hate that stinky cheese emote. I dislike it. I do not approve of it. So, we got Toonces. We're gonna watch Toonces Talking Cat. We're gonna watch. Shout out SNL. So, I of course was familiar with this, and that's why I made Dr. Von Kitty the cat who could drive a car.
Toonces, the driving cat, the cat who could drive a car. He drives around.
I put a stupid amount of effort into this shitty video.
Toonces, the cat who could drive a car.
Don't just look out!
Cat steer moment, factual. Absolutely factual. I'm pretty sure it might have been a Rex guy asked, like, who should I make riding in shotgun? I think she said Goofy, and I was like, no, it should be Among Us. So yeah, I am familiar with Toonces the driving cat. I love the concept with somebody being able to bring something up, and I'm like, oh, but I made a video about that. That's what I want. I want to make more videos. You said Goofy because I was still am. You were and still are on a Goofy kick. You have been on a bit of a Goofy kick. I won't deny. You've been, not only have you been a partaker in Mr. Goofy, but also you've just been a little goofy yourself. You've done a few goofs. I can't deny it. I won't ordain to pretend that you've not been a goofy little person, Araxco. Only real, yeah. As a cat, I am actually deeply familiar with Toonces the driving cat because so many people have made assumptions about the abilities of cats to drive cars, which hurts my fifis. Implications of Goofy having a pet dog. I mean, I have pet cats, so really a Goofy and I he just like me for real. Ah, gorsh, gorsh. Oh. I gotta stop playing with this. This ball's gonna get annoying. I'm gonna hear it on the VOD. It's gonna piss me off. So, I arrive at McDonald's. The line is massive. I have to sit there for ages. Finally, I was on a Happy Meal kick. I've not had a Happy Meal in a while, but for a hot minute earlier this year, I was eating a lot of Happy Meals. And I still enjoy me a good Goofy totally yucks. Yuck. That's factual. Sorry, I'm just pondering the fact that I just went yuck. Thinking about Goofy having intercourse. Every moment blissfully devoid of Homo sapient interaction. That's true. That is absolutely true. I was just chilling in the car. I was listening to whatever music I was listening to. I was getting my Happy Meal. It's my theory that the dog is just a owner-sub 24/7 pet play relationship. Hey. No. Fuck that and everything that stands for, actually. I'm going to remove that from my brain and I'm never going to think it again. So I'm like snarfing this McDonald's habit. I'm like snarf. I am consuming the hell out of it. Because of course I'm late. I'm already like 15 minutes late to like the next presentation or whatever was happening, this stupid work function. So I'm snarf. That's me. That's me eating the McDonald's. I was like snarf. You know? Snarf, underrated character. I do a little snarfing, all right? Modding snarf into my minecart. I love that for you. What are the implications of this image? I'm afraid. I don't know if I can show that on stream. Because he's clothed. But it is okay. If Daddy Twitch gets mad, he's doing yoga. I have officially made canon that in this image, he's doing yes, he's doing yoga. So therefore, you cannot get mad at me for violating TOS by showing any sexually suggestive content. That's all you get. You don't. I think you, by looking in that moment, I think you got all you needed to get. I don't think anybody needed to see that for any longer. It implies flexibility and good cardiovascular health. We love a good cardiovascular. You know, I've heard that taking baths is good for your cardiovascular health, which I do a lot. I take a lot of baths. I'm a big bath person. Some deep Dr. Von Kitty lore for you there. I like taking baths. Image implies yoga content. Go on. That's what matters most. What is what matters most? Oh, that he's flexible and has good cardiovascular. I see. I got it. One thing I actually am frustrated at Twitch about. The end of the story, by the way, is I eat my McDonald's. I get back. Nobody really gives a shit that I was gone. And then I got invited to go to happy hour after, and I was like, "Oh no, sorry, I gotta go." And then I left. It's factual. I also had to. Working has also taught me that happy hour is a thing. Obviously, I was familiar with the concept. First time I got invited to happy hour, I was like, I don't know what that is. Well, I didn't say that. I had to go Google it because I didn't know what hour is happy hour. Apparently, it's like 4 to 7 or something. Gotta go feed my cats. That's me. That's literally me. I'm like, oh man, I got my cats. You know, I gotta go see them. I'm like, oh sorry, I gotta go live on twitch.tv/Dr. Von. We're an hour into stream and I haven't played Factorio. Should I just like not? Should I just say, oh fuck it, I'm not even gonna play Factorio? Maybe I should play Roblox Warrior Cats. It's a Roblox Warrior Cat moment. Like Happy Meals, but doesn't happy hour disappoint? Yeah. Happy Meals make me happy. They do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Roleplay in Factorio. I could roleplay having... I was gonna say something that I shouldn't have said. I was gonna say some inappropriate things, and I'm not gonna say that. I'm proud of myself for not. Live in a state where happy hour is illegal. I love that for you. You have to go to sad hour instead. Make me happy if they hold the mustard. I am not a huge... I feel similarly to mustard as I feel about pineapple pizza. I was going to make... that was basically a joke. I was going to make cracks. I did not have sexual relations with that hog. Has my stream gotten more inappropriate recently? Is that just me? We officially hit 1 hour, by the way, of no Factorio. I was saying like 30 minutes ago, do I mumble a lot? I feel like I mumble a lot because watching like my old content and like editing this video, I've just noticed I mumble a lot. And usually it's fine that you can kind of tell what I mean. You can just fill in the gaps. But sometimes it's bad. It's almost like I'm not even enunciating my words. So that's something I'd like to get better about. Part of it, I think, is just because I talk so much, I just exhaust myself. So it's much easier to mumble than to speak clearly. It's been a little unhinged. It has been a little unhinged. I've been on really for the past month or so. I think I've been pretty unhinged. I think that honestly, the McDonald's roleplay stream was a turning point. If I had to say, I think that was a moment in which there was a shift in the vibes, and we are now in a new era of Dr. Von Kitty. I think that was a turning point. Mumble when I do mumble when I'm focusing. That's true. You can understand. Your brother was a chronic mumbler, so you have experience with it. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess somebody like if you were not like if English was your second language and you were not fluent in it, I imagine it would be very hard to understand me just because I slur my words so much and I speak so fast. You perfectly enunciate all. I love that for you, Raxica. I love that for you, Basti. Dr. Von Kitty, the next generation. Yeah, it's Dr. Von Kitty 2. Well, technically, I'm Dr. Von Kitty the second, because Dr. Von Kitty the first died at the Bikini Atoll. Watch my YouTube video if you want to find out more. Or go watch the Twitch highlight. That's one thing I'm going to try to do, is I made a couple today. I'm going to try to make Twitch highlights. If anything, I intend to make a video out of. So, that was a government psyop. Yep, you got me. Dr. Von Kitty channel is a government psyop. I don't know what they're testing, All I know is that I am not in on it. I am disposable. I am like the poor kitty cat who got sent to space. They're going to euthanize me at the conclusion of Dr. Von Kitty's stream. So that's the only reason. I always am like, oh man, I hate streaming. It's my hellish prison, but it's my only option. Really, that's what they're testing. They're testing how far can they force me to stream with the knowledge that my life depends on it. So there's some Dr. Von Kitty, some Dr. Von Kitty lore for you all. I am under extreme duress. I was talking about something. I'm your handler. Get it? Because you're an asset, but also a cat. Can we talk about Araxa? Can I share with the cat stream? Can I share the new prank that you have created? Can I share that with you? Is that permissible? Can I? Okay, I'm gonna prank chat. Okay, get ready to get pranked. Get ready. Y'all about to get pranked so hard. It's a prank. It's a dunk. It's a nay. If this happens to you, you should actually. In fact, you know what I can do? Watch this. Watch this. Y'all aren't ready for this. An absolute dunk. Oh, I see. So you're differentiating. Interesting. Okay. Get sepia. Is it sepia or sepia? I don't know. You got him. Get sepia. How to pronounce?
Sepia.
Get sepia. Gotcha. Prank song. Or no, prank air horns. So like I need air horn sound effect. Say sepia, I think it's simply sepia. I like to joke that it's sepia. So true, bestie. Get sepia-ed. It's loading. How does it feel? I gotcha. I gotcha. You've been got. Thank you for moving the camera through. I appreciate that. But you've been got. You're leaving. You're so valid. Honestly, I would be pretty discheesed too if I got CPA'd. I got CPA'd last night. Araxka was messaging me, and she said something very cryptic. What was it? I'm gonna scroll up. She was like, I had a thought for a goof. And then she didn't say anything for several minutes. And then she sent me an image of Dr. Von Kitty in sepia. And she said, get sepia'd. And then I didn't really understand at first. In that moment, I was like, I don't understand. I don't get it. What does it mean? Is it supposed to be a dunk? And she refused to elaborate. So then I slept on it. You know, I spent a whole night tossing and turning in my little kitty cat bed. Because I could not even begin to comprehend, like, what does it mean to be sepia? And then today, when I was editing my video, I was like, oh, I want to make something sepia. I understand. So then I sepia to Raxica in return. So it's like a dunk. It's like, oh, I just sent you a sepia image. Like, oh shit. So that's the new prank to play on your besties. Is get sepia. That's the prank. That's what you do. That's the moment. It was very much an Araxka moment. Something only the mind of Araxka could create something like get sepia'd. You're an air horn aficionado. You've listened to every 3 Nation Army cruise ship. What? What is this? What is this? Oh, I think I've seen this before. Somewhere. Okay, after this we're gonna play a video game, probably. Will I get DMCA'd for this? Is this a DMCA'able? Is it reasonably foreseeable that one could be DMCA'd for this? digital Millennium copyright acted. No bass drum. How do they do that? How is that possible? I like that it goes honk and then the video. Oh no, I don't want to. We're not watching epic cruise ship horn music compilation. We're not doing that. Fuck autoplay for. I wish I could like. Autoplay makes me angry. I don't like autoplay at all. I know a lot of people like autoplay. I do not like autoplay. I am not an autoplay fan. I'm a purist. I'm a YouTube purist. I do not believe in autoplay. I will select my content however I want it. I will not let it autoplay for me. F autoplay. Yeah, fuck autoplay for real. Feel about ambient mode. I have no idea what I like ambient music. Fuck autoplay. Coldplay though. Coldplay is good. I prefer lukewarm play. So I like the cold better than the hot. I'm more of a cold person. The glowing on the edges of the video. Oh. Wait, like, this? Is that? What the fuck? I never noticed that. Hold on, let's look at 1 hour of silence broken by gnome noises. Oh, well, that's a black background, so I need something colorful. Let's do this one. Well, it was green on the thumbnail. Okay, honk. Okay, is there... I need a video that is a color other than black, please. Nobody be like, oh, black's not actually a color. Change the base one. Okay, I need a... Let's just do a Dr. Von Kitty video. Let's do a Dr. Von Kitty video. What in the blue hell is this? I zoned out for way too long. Okay, I kind of see... It's like, you can see like the little beachy colors. So like if we go to the nuclear weapon part... It'll probably be pretty red, right?
Really,
I know it's like more of a yellow
to society.
Interesting.
And that's the risk of nuclear proliferation.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting. I don't know if I really see the practical use of it. Like, what does it actually do? I don't know. But not a fan of superfluous stuff. You think it's neat? Yeah, that's valid. Valid point. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I want to just end stream early and just go watch the, because it's a 30-minute long video, right? Or if I want to like poke around on Factorio or Roblox Warrior Cats. That's what I'm pondering right now. I'm doing a bit of a ponder, even though I'm gonna ponder. Let me get my orb. Let me ponder my orb real quick. Let's see what my orb says. Eating these canned pickles, review they're okay. I'm not much of a pickle person. I will eat, okay. Pickle on a sandwich, I'll eat it. I won't actively seek it out, but it's fine. I don't eat pickles on their own. I've tried, I don't get the appeal. Like, you know how sometimes you'll go to a deli and they'll give you a pickle? Like a half of a pickle? I'm always that guy who's like, here, you can have my half of the pickle. And the other person's usually like, oh, hell yeah, brother. Thank fuck, I love pickles. Which I don't get it. It's interesting though, because I feel like I've known substantially more people who like pickles, like eating them on their own, not. Typically a negative calorie food, really? Same, okay, so I'm not alone. I love a half sour at a Jewish deli. Interesting. I cannot say I've ever had a half sour at a Jewish deli, but if I ever have the opportunity to, I will make sure that that is what I have. I got a notification. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, them can get fat on pickles. But what about Pickle Rick? I just got really confused because I was like, why does the cat look different? And then I remembered that I'm sepiaing. I'm sepiaing right now. That's what I'm doing. It's a little sepia moment. My thing is, if I get on Roblox Warrior Cats, I don't know what I'm actually gonna do. All I can really do is just run around because I don't really want to interact with anybody because last time that went awkward. So all I would really be able to do is just run around and do nothing. So we'll do a little bit of Factorio. We'll do a brief Factorio interlude. By interlude, I guess I mean like interlude. I don't know what the interlude is like between, right? So I don't know what the word would be. I'm sure there's a term. Can we not with this song? Can we listen to something fun and spicy? How about driver's license lo-fi version? Oh hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Why did a Jewish deli get a tongue sandwich? What is that? Okay. Only took me an hour and 12 minutes and 14 seconds. But here we are. Hello, Blah Boy. Did Dr. Me listen to Everywhere at the end of... No, I get... Blah Boy. Get sepia. You just got sepia. You got sepia. Get wrecked. You just got destroyed. Got him. How does it feel? ICP, yeah. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh damn. Okay. Make myself a little fella. Make myself a little gentleman down here. I'm gonna open Factorio. Can you believe it? We're actually playing Factorio. Maybe I'm gonna sepia the whole. Maybe I'll sepia Factorio too. Tongue sandwich is just cow tongue. It's like corned beef. I see. I'm not a big beef person. I don't mind like hamburger beef, but I mean I'll eat it. I mean I like it. I try to avoid it generally. I try to avoid most red meat. With the exception I do eat hamburgers. Scuff roller coaster Richard Nixon Mordechai. That just reminded me of how last stream was. What a stream it was, huh? What a gamer moment. Okay, watch this. Watch this. You're about to get CP'd so hard. Boom. It's like ye old Factorio. But I should get some saloon music. DMCA free saloon music. By the way, on the new YouTube video, I got copyright. It's not a strike. It's just content ID for the elevator music, which is a little frustrating. But saloon music compilation. I wish I could. You know how in silent movies they would, instead of obviously there's silence, so they would use like on-screen dialogue. I wish I could do that right now. Like, you know, I'm playing my game. I'm like. I just had that intrusive thought, by the way, with what if I'm muted, which was such a strange thing to think. Oh, it has to cut. Oh, damn. Okay. I think this is blank. Yes. Okay. Okay. Is this a good bit? I need a minute. Thank you for playing the Kemp team, even though he's off screen. I appreciate that. Bit got me. Okay, I'm glad someone enjoyed it. Yeah, I just need to tie. I need to tie my damsel to the train tracks. I'm gonna tie a hog to the train track. Pretty easy to do an OBS system to like make it automatically pop up. I'm glad you appreciate my bit. That cheeses me greatly to hear. I don't even know what to do. Can this like not be so loud? It's like burning my ears. Okay. We got power. It's pretty epic. I wish we got someone like Araxco to write you dialogue live. That would be actually a very funny bit. Hi, MJ. How's it going, bestie? Welcome. I've actually considered, I don't know if I'll spoil. I had a very interesting idea for a stream that would be extremely hard to pull off and would require multiple people to help me. But I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I just somebody. What's the sepia? I mean, you got just get sepia. Get sepia. Shit. I need the air horn. 1 second. Just wait. Nobody say anything. Get sepia. Gotcha. Got him. It's a little dunk. Little. Yeah, but I think it would be quite funny to have somebody feed me dialogue and I just go. Wait, okay, now I actually want to watch this clip right now. Just because I'm curious to see what it's like from the... Usually it's like, oh, I know what the joke was. I'll watch it in the stream, but I actually want to watch this one now. Forgive me. Indulge me, please. This better be the funniest clip I've ever seen in my life. So if you got sepia, it happened. It's over. You've been sepia. There's no coming back from that. Once you get sepia, you've been sepia. That's true. Old-timey Factorio mod available in the Steam Workshop this November. All it does is just adds a sepia color filter to your game. Drops 3 coal on the floor, goes absolutely batshit insane in sepia. I had a strong urge as you said batshit insane, just go. My headphones fell off again. That's how you know I'm really going feral though, as I shake my headphones off. I feel like you got to give me some credit for that. You didn't answer my question. No, you got sepia. That's the answer. You got sepia. It's an epic dunk. It's well known in the community for being real funny, haha. I did the spreadsheet math. Let me look what it was. It's a real thing. You got to think of it. It took me over 24 hours. Well, no, it was more like 12 hours. When did I message Araxu my sepia? It was at 4:41 p.m. and she originally said the joke to me at 11 p.m. So it took me quite a number of hours. It took me what, like 16-ish hours to get it? Bad shit? You mean cat shit? That's factual, actually. I can't deny it. I'm a cat. Well, I pretend to be a cat on the internet, but what's the difference, really? Sepia is because we do lots of silly things here that don't have a particular purpose. It could make your gameplay viewing experience a bit. No, sepia it's got a secret meaning. I swear, it's not just a silly. It's a secret meaning. It's a real secret meaning. It's real. I swear. I'm not making it up. It's true. It's real secret. It's yep. Big secret. You're gonna sepia me right now? Do it. I'm not afraid. Need 16 of these, by the way. I just checked. Doing a little Factorio gameplay here. I need liquid crystals. I need to snarf to make my monitor sepia. At least 7, maybe more. I don't know. What the hell do I look like, Mr. Liquid Crystal? It's not true. It's not. I'm Mr. something. I don't know what. And I'm afraid. Bad Kempty. You know what? Valid. I won't even hold it against you. I will not even begrudge you throwing Bad Kempty at me right now. I think it was deserved. Twas the price of mine own actions. I will not deny it. Stick all those in there. Give me those gears. Hell yeah, brother. It's very weird. Oh, I just realized that was all of my iron. Okay. I forgot that I didn't have iron. Okay. This is fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. All Gucci, as the kids say. And then we just tile this. Right? Yeah. Excellent. And then we got to make the little thingy-me-do that makes the throughput work properly. I think it's 3 splitters. Right? It's like this. You do that. And then at the... Here you would switch it. So you prioritize coal on the right. Yes, and then off put onto belts like that. Yes, yes, yes. I am something of a gamer. I engage in some gamerly activities every once in a while. I don't know if you could tell I'm a bit of a pro gamer. I'm not to flex or anything. I'm just I've been known to dabble my paws in throughput. So they call me Mr. Throughput. That's what they call me. They call me Mr. Throughput. I'm gonna name this Mr. Throughput. Factorio hits different without the ASMR conveyor replacement sound effects. Wait, can you not hear it? Can you not hear the sound effect? Is it too quiet? It might just be that the game is really quiet. And I got the music going too. I can turn it up a little bit. I think I turned it down at some point. There we go. A little more loud now. Okay. I'm gonna build this and I'm gonna stream. Do a short cat stream. You sound like a porn, excuse me? What? Does not make it. It's not actually. Let's drop that. Let's not go down that road. I honestly don't want to know. I'll let that thought be your own. Okay, let's put that there. And that's even. Holy shit! I'm so good at this game. I just did this like the fucking back of my hand. Okay, Mr. Throughput. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it was a little dirty for a second. I was like, excuse me? Pardonnez-moi. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Did I not make... I don't make belts. I need to make belts. I guess I can take these 42 iron gears. Make my life slightly easier. Okay, I really need to spend a day, a couple hours where you're okay, you want sepia sheet? Okay, yeah, you can have... Iplobboy can have a little sepia sheets as a treat. Filters. It's a funny bit. It was pretty funny. A little funny, yeah. Should I be concerned? Let me do a quick refresh moment. I don't know what that was, but it's working, so it's fine. We're down to sepia filter and they should stack, so it just goes deeper and deeper. That would be I don't know if I could, I probably could. I would have to figure out how. But it does sound like a thing that I could theoretically do. Yeah, the music, I did notice the music, the music sort of matched the vibe. I thought that was funny. Bum 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 bum. Are you shitting my ass? Who's liking my tweets? Who's liking my tweets at twitter.com/Dr. Von Getty? It's funny because it's a little advertised moment. I advertised myself. Call that networking. Call that marketing 101. God, I wish I knew how to market. I'm so bad at marketing. I don't know how people do it. I mean, I kind of get the concept. especially with like viral marketing. I don't have the willpower, I suppose. Blow up your phone just by, well, I just muted it. I keep my phone unmuted unless I need it to be muted for something, and sometimes I forget to mute it before I go live. Oh, this is like the da 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 da. You would let your chat just wantonly sepia everyone watching? I mean, it would have to cost some meow dollars for sure. We'd have to ponder, you know, what is a valid price of meow dollars to sepia the chat. I don't know personally what that number would be. I know it would be a number, certainly. Excellent. Factorio has been factorioed. Audio monitoring redeem. Oh god, that would drive me up the wall. I would go insane. Imagine like having to be like during a collab or something. Get you some likes to do the phone notifications exploding for content. That's factual, actually. That's factual. I'll do that one day. I'll be like, oh no, my notifications are on. If people were to like my tweets right now, I would, I'd get got. You get me. It'd be pretty bad. It's funny because society. Okay, I'm gonna stream. We're gonna watch the premiere. We're gonna premiere the film. I'm gonna set the premiere right now, in fact, for 11:45. I don't know how to do that. Here we go. Schedule for today at 11:45 p.m. which is in 10 minutes from now. It's my YouTube video. I'm premiering a new YouTube video. It's gonna be a new Dr. Von Kitty YouTube video. We're gonna, instead of raiding another streamer, we're gonna raid the video and you can watch it live. It's very exciting. It's gonna be really, really great. Setup premiere, classic premiere, countdown length, 2 minutes. We'll do 1 minute because I think last time I did 2 minutes and it was really long. Okay, save. So, viewers at home, my dear Dr. Von Kittens, let me save. Save this. Call this Scuff Roller Coaster Sepia. Quit game. My dear Dr. Von Kittens, in approximately 10 minutes from now. Beautiful color. I know, it's crazy. You can see color. We're going to watch my new Dr. Von Kitty film entitled VTuber Cat Does an Anime McDonald's Roleplay. It is very exciting and epic, and it's currently sending moment. So, we're rating that video. Thank you all for being here. You can go watch. I will be in the live chat. You can be in the live chat. You can also just lurk and watch. It's very epic. Goes through YouTube account, sort of like a stream. Thanks for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful poggers rest of your evenings. Thank you, Say. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, Camus. Thank you, everyone else. And yes, Camus, if you're there, I will let you know what the little secret is. I've been building it up as a big thing. It's just I remembered a thing that you had said, and I was like, oh, I could use this. So anyway, thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope to see you at the video premiere. If not, then that's valid. You don't have to be there. You can always watch it after the fact too. Of course, it will be on youtube.com/Dr. Von Kitty. That's the cat stream. Hope you all have an absolutely fantastic, amazing, wonderful poggers rest of your day/evening/whatever it may be. And I will see you at the video. Okay, bye everybody. Meow. Meow.